Jazz tutorials, and this week's Back to Basics tutorial is going to be an Illustrator one, an Illustrator tutorial. So yeah, I know it's usually Photoshop, but I thought this week would be a little bit awesome if we did an Illustrator tutorial that's beginner-like. So this week we're going to be making a social media icon vector. Now, for those of you that don't know, vector graphics are usually made in Illustrator. They're not usually made in Photoshop. I mean, you can make them in Photoshop, but most commonly you'll see them made in Illustrator, so that's how this is being made. So we're calling this a vector social media icon. Okay, so open up your document or artboard and immediately grab your lovely rounded rectangle tool. Make a perfect square in your document, and I'm making mine quite large just so you can see it. And I've chosen to make a Facebook icon. If you haven't noticed, I'm using my gradient tool over here. So once you've made your square, go to your gradient tool and select two hues that you are choosing for your icon. If you're doing Twitter, you'll want to do a brighter, more aqua blue. And for YouTube, you could go with like a white to gray. What other ones are there out there? Tumblr, you would do dark blue, whatever, and so on. Anyway, you get the drift. So once you've done that, you're going to then you're going to now make your logo on the inside of your social media icon. For mine, it's Facebook, so I'm using my type tool. So I'm going to do F and B, and I gotta make mine quite large, and I'm changing the font color to white just because when I go ahead and use my gradient tool, it'll showcase better and look better. So yeah, but by all means choose whatever color font you want. Okay, and I'm going to change my font size, and I go over here to keep calm. I like this font, by the way, but you can use whatever font you want. Okay, I'm going to place mine in the dead center. And now I'm going to go back to my gradient, and I'm going to select a... Okay, why is it doing this? It did this to me earlier, and I'm not sure what I've done wrong. So you know what, we're going to leave it as white, because obviously I can't change the gradient for some reason on here, and I don't understand why that is. I've been trying to figure that out for the last hour now, but it's not letting me change my font to gradient, so we're going to leave that like this because obviously I've done something, and I'm not quite sure what that something is. So if you're out there and you think I'm being a ridiculous lady, well, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, we're going to leave this white for now, and we're going to add some more effects to this as we go along. So now, we're going to grab our lovely rectangle tool yet again, and this time we're going to make an inside stroke. And if you don't know what a stroke is, it's basically just like a line outlining your image. So I'm going to center this just a bit, and then I'm going to get rid of the background, but I'm going to add a stroke to this. I'm going to add a blue stroke. So get rid of the background over here at the top of your screen. And I'm changing my stroke size to 5 point, I think. Yes, I like 5 point. And then you want to alter, of course, your color of choice to suit your photo. I think that looks okay to me. Let's just check that out and see. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty cool. Alright, now I need to alter my opacity on that just a bit because I want it to blend in really nicely. So let's go down to nearly almost nothing on that one. Oops, haha, didn't select the path, just kidding. Okay. Let's see now, I think we'll go with 30. 30 looks good. Okay, 32, that's fine. Okay, so now it's kind of subtly in there. Now we're going to add our next cool effect is we're going to go back here to our rectangle tools, and we're going to select our ellipse tool. And this time we're going to make a huge oval that's going to surround just the top of your image. So just go like this. And this one needs to have a white background. So select the white background and then delete the stroke over here. Just hit the slash. Okay. Once you've done that, you want to make sure that this is selected along with your previous layer, which is your stroke layer. So make sure if you go over to your layers palette, check that off. You'll see that your path here and this here are together. Make sure they're selected, so do a control, select them both, and then go over here to Window and select Pathfinder. And then on your Pathfinder selection, you want to hit this one here, oh, no, this one, Intersect. And this is going to be, yeah, select 2, okay. And then this eclipse should automatically be inside the other layer. Alright, let's select that. Yes, what the heck? Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay, so once you've done that, then select this layer here, and it's going to show that it's like not really in it yet, but it will be. Go ahead and alter your opacity down to 15%. And there you kind of go. That's sort of how you make a social media icon. Again, you're going to have to alter your settings for your particular icon. This is just a basic how to make an icon. But again, if you're an advanced person, I'm sure there are other ways of making icons in Illustrator. I'm sure there's other awesome ways of doing it, but this was just one of the many ways I learned personally how to make an Illustrator social media icon. So I hope this was kind of helpful to some of you. If it wasn't helpful, I'm sorry. If it was terrible and I butchered it, I apologize. I'm still learning Illustrator. So yeah, this was just one of my first social media icons I've actually made in Illustrator. So hey, props for actually making a social media icon and not butchering it too badly. Hopefully nobody out there is like cringing at their feet. But yeah, it's basically just adding gradients and blending stuff in and adding cool effects. I apologize that my lovely font couldn't be more awesome. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I'm still learning, so sorry about that. But I'm sure you guys out there are bigger and better and awesomer at this than I am, so you'll know more than I will. If you guys have any more comments, if you have any questions or anything, comment below. You can also inbox me here. I try and get back to everybody eventually, as I've said previously before. And yeah, that's basically it. So have a fabulous week, I won't see you on Saturday. I'm going away for the weekend, so I will see you the following Saturday. So I apologize in advance if I can't be at your Photoshop needs on Saturday. But at least you got a back to basics tutorial this week. So, alright, bye guys!